I went to one of the coolest tourist destinations in the United States, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This is my trip and I hope you enjoy. We started by driving over the pass, and there was snow. It's May. Why is there snow? Anyway, we got there and went to Sidewinders where we got nachos and spinach dip. That was really good. And I saw they had an arcade and I couldn't resist. I got first place. And then we hit the punching bag thing. My highest score was 701. And then we went to the swan ponds and looked at swans. They're pretty big birds, as I'm sure you knew. And then we got to our hotel, which was a pretty nice hotel, with a big bathroom and a very nice broken light. And then we watched this little guy, little ground squirrel. I don't know why, he was just cute. And then we went to dinner where we got bruschetta, which was amazing. Ah, look, it's all gone. I make bruschetta disappear. What's your superpower? And then we went into the park and saw some moose. I think we scared her away. There's another one. What beautiful views. And then I got a huckleberry shake. And then for the night, I watched my own videos. And then I went to bed. Okay guys, I got some good sleep. And it's the next morning. And we're gonna go out and do some more stuff. Obviously, before you go, you gotta get hydrated with some frozen water. On another walk. I guess it's the first walk of this trip, and it definitely won't be the last. And then we went and saw some geese. I was thinking about playing Russian roulette with the geese, but I feel like that would be playing Russian roulette with all the cylinders loaded. Listen to those dudes. And then I went rock climbing, and I got some street tacos for lunch, and then had to steal from some housekeeping carts to get supplies for my hotel room. It was pretty intense. Yeah, so that happened. And then we went back into the park to Oxbow Bend, which is really pretty and one of the most visited places in the park. And then I went on a very short walk around. Yeah, it wasn't short. Oh, and then we saw a muskrat. He was pretty cute. He was just swimming around. There he is. And then we went to dinner, where I got an 8-ounce filet. Oh, it's gone. And Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Okay, it's the next morning. I got barely any sleep, and we're off. Then I got bacon and eggs, and we drove 2 hours to long hours to go fossil hunting. We took a quick detour in the desert. It's kind of pretty. Oh dang, those thorns are sharp. And then we drove some more. Then we learned the fossil place was closed, but we did get to see the first J.C. Penney's. And of course, since we couldn't go fossil hunting, I had to venture out into the desert for no apparent reason. You know, I've never been in a desert before, so that was honestly pretty cool. There's lots of cactus and bushes that are not the nicest. And then I figured I'd let out my inner yoink man and try to catch some lizards. Dang, they're fast. We hunted one for a while. There he is. And, of course, we weren't able to catch him. Not yet, at least. We saw some pretty flowers. And then we finally caught one. It was a baby. He was pretty cute.
Maybe wipe your hands off.
And fast. And then I caught a beetle for no reason. And another lizard. You're probably wondering what kind of lizards these are. They're sagebrush swifts. And then we went off to a big lake or something to that effect in the middle of the desert. So I just found like a crawfish claw or something. So now I'm gonna look for a crawfish. So we walk some more. Oh, there's another one. It's bigger. And from there, they just kept getting bigger claws. Okay, it is confirmed. It is a crawfish. This one's just dead. They're getting bigger. Their bodies. Oh wow, this one is blue. And then I didn't find one. For dinner, we went to the famous Cowboy Bar where we got some bread, crab cakes, and I had another 8-ounce filet and some french fries. And then we went and watched some sheep play fight. No, they're not really fighting. Again, play fight. Listen to them hit each other. It's pretty loud, isn't it? And then we went on yet another short walk up the side of a small hill. It had some pretty nice views. And then we went back down the trail. For the next morning's breakfast, I got a breakfast burrito. And then I walked out into a very, very cold lake. As you can see, there's snow everywhere, and I'm in flip-flops and walking out into these lakes. Oh yes. Oh, that's cool. That's as far as I am going. And then we saw a black bear. I don't know how well you can see it, because it was kind of hard to see. It's the little dot on the hill. And then we went to the frog ponds and listened to the frogs. They're pretty loud. Then I went out on a dock on Coulter Bay and stuck my camera under the water. Yeah, there's not much to see. It's a pretty bay though. Oh, and this is the little guy making all that noise at the frog ponds. And then I went toad hunting, of course, because why not? And then I went to Yippee-I-O Candy Co. In my opinion, the best candy store in the world. It has pretty diverse candies, like Little Nitro and these bugs. And then we got some more views, and we threw some rocks off a cliff. For the boys, obviously. Now I realized I got bit by a spider. That's not ideal. Oh, those clouds look kind of scary. I wonder if they're going to bring a storm. And then we went to Still West Brewery where I got hamburger. And then I went up a walk on the fourth steepest mountain in the United States. Obviously, I didn't make it all the way to the top, but I went up like a mile, maybe a mile and a half. And it was a pretty good walk. Ah, look what the clouds brought. That's not good. Look at that dude. When the weather cleared up, of course we had to go on another walk, this time at Rendezvous Park, which was a pretty scenic walk. I went to this troll, I guess. Yeah, he's kind of goofy looking, but cool. And then for the last night of dinner, I got elk bolognese and some charcuterie, and of course another ice cream. The next morning, I got breakfast burritos, and then we came home. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more in depth on the food, click here and subscribe right here. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.